man, I see this one, and I've dealt with this one quite a bit, where you have a homeowner who's trying to sell their house at the same price as a fully remodeled house or as the new builds. And here in this Las Vegas market, we have plenty of both. We have plenty of real estate investors fixing and flipping, and we also have plenty of new builds. So when I'm dealing with a homeowner who's trying to sell their house, and you could tell all of their cabinets, all of their flooring, all of their, countertops are from 2000 and it's dated.
Plenty? Did I hear that right? Plenty would mean that you have more houses that are selling. There are plenty of houses on the market. That's brand new, because I remember when inventory was the talk of the town. Hey guys, listen, I know all these guys are telling you not to buy a house, but our inventory is so low. You better buy now.
You must think that I'm stupid.
I wonder why sellers are believing that they could sell dated products and still get top dollar. Is it because real estate agents told them it would keep going up higher, higher, and higher?
Why you crazy?
Now that Las Vegas is seeing tourism drop down, prices drop down, not only that, but layoffs, and more layoffs.
It's bad, real bad.
Now that that's happening, real estate agents coming out saying, yeah, we remember we told you prices were going to continue to go up. Yeah, you're going to have to do some updates if you want that price. My name is Orlando. Welcome to the channel, guys. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. It really does help out the channel. Also, too, I have a newsletter, and you know what I'm about to say. It's free. How can you be free? You can't. And then, guys, listen to, if you need any type of financing that deals with commercial properties or investment properties, I am your guy. I've been a lender for almost 20 years, and I can assist you with that. That information is in the pinned comment in the description, guys. Listen, we all know that I have said multiple times that watch out for Las Vegas, watch out for Florida. These two types of areas are really big indicators of what possibly could happen nationwide. One, because Las Vegas is a huge tourism. It also has a lot of condos and whatnot to uphold that tourism, because a lot of people believe it or not, love to buy condos on the Strip. And once you start seeing the tourism dying, and once you start seeing tons of condos on the market, where else is there a place like that? Once you start seeing things like that, the alarm bell should going off. Now, I know real estate agents, they came onto the channel and they told me, Orlando, listen, I don't know what you're talking about with Vegas. Vegas right now is red hot. It's white hot. You throw a property out there, it sells before it even hits the ground.
Sure.
Las Vegas flooded with homes nobody wants to buy. I thought that everybody wanted to buy homes in Vegas. That's what everybody was telling me. Inventory is just going to keep shrinking and shrinking and shrinking. And you know what? Interest rates, forget interest rates. Who cares about interest rates? That's not going to stop people. Who cares about price? Did you know that most people love overpaying? That's what real estate agents would tell you. They love overpaying.
Wow.
Because they know it will continue to go up. Okay. It says Las Vegas is now the fastest cooling housing market in the country as a supply of for sale home grows in the face of dwindling demand from both investor and everyday buyers, including retirees fleeing the city. Did you hear that? Fleeing the city.
Something ain't right.
And then it goes on to say, home sales in the city were down 10.2% in July compared to a year earlier, according to recent Redfin, while inventory is up a whopping 44.8%, the largest increase of any U.S. metropolitan area analyzed by real estate brokers. Now, listen, I know what you're gonna say. Mark, I can hear you in the background. You're saying it's seasonal. This is seasonal. Hey guys, listen. Tourism is down because of the season. Also, too, housing is up because it's seasonal. These tariffs, seasonal. Yeah, the economy, that the recession we're going through, seasonal. Price increases in Vegas, let it be the food, entertainment, seasonal.
What the hell's going on over here?
I always say the same thing. If that is the case, when you go out with your own eyes and you live in Vegas, or you are going to buy a house in Vegas. Are things more expensive to you? We're not talking about what everyone else thinks, not what I think, not what a real estate agent thinks. When you go out and you go shopping, when you go try to buy a home, when you fill up your gas tank, when you pay for your utilities, when you try to go buy a new car, is it more expensive? I'll wait. Even though you see these things continue to go up and up and up, you guys are going to watch television. You guys are going to let a real estate agent tell you this time, right now, is the best time to buy right now. I don't care about interest rates. I don't care if the price is going to go up. All I care about, which is what the real estate agent is going to say, is commission. That's what they care about.
Don't be a fool.
So everybody's talking about how this real estate crash is supposed to happen. And in the last 5 years, nothing has happened yet. And I still don't think it's coming. But he's been in it for the last 22 years since he was 18, because he's 40.
Thanks.
So you tell me why you think that it's not coming.
Well, I think the one thing in real estate that's consistent is appreciation. Over the last 5 years since COVID, the Las Vegas Valley has appreciated almost 45%. A home that, you used to be able to buy for $500,000 is now $800, $850, somewhere in that ballpark, depending upon the neighborhood.
Look, 45%. These are his words, right? 45%. A property that went from $500,000 to $850,000. You should buy that?
Awkward. So awkward.
This man is telling you it went up 45%. And my guess is he's going to tell you it's going to keep going up. Do you think this is going to keep up? 45% is what he just said. And he's trying to tell you, you need to buy now.
Garbage.
Why would you buy at something that went up 45%? And they're telling you, guess what? It's going to continue to go up. There's not going to be any drop in price. Make it make sense to me, guys. This is a video that was released 2 days from me releasing this video. It's brand new. In this market, this is what some real estate agents are telling you. They're telling you, ignore everything that you see. Ignore it. Because I'm telling you right now, you need to buy. But let me not put words in their mouths. Let me go ahead and let Justin and Jessica finish, okay?
We've seen it kind of steady out a little bit. Vegas, even in the last 2 years, has still really appreciated at about a 6% increase. A steady market or a healthy market is 46% every year. So I get the question all the time. People are like, when should I buy my house? Or when should I buy a house? My answer is always, you should have bought 5 years ago. And what that means is not just necessarily 5 years ago today, but if you ask me in 5 years, I'm going to tell you the same thing, because values are going to continue going up. Homes are going to continue getting more expensive, and your ability to buy something is going to dwindle as that continues to happen. So I think making the move today and buying something is the right thing to do.
So all you out there waiting for a crash to happen, I don't think it's coming. The best time to buy is now and not later, and have buyer's remorse, where we hear it all the time from people. I should have bought 5 years ago. Yeah, you should have. Don't have the same regret 5 years from now.
What about the people who bought 5 years ago and lost value? What about those people? You guys are playing this Monopoly game where you buy a home hoping that it will jump up 45% or 35% or 25%, because that's the only way you can afford the home. Doesn't that sound like gambling to you? You're going to put your biggest purchase of your life, and the man just said it went up 45%. And then he's telling you to buy today, an increase of that 45% plus 6% every year.
That don't make no sense.
And he's saying, this is a good time to buy. Buy at the height of the market. But buy at the height of the market. There's no way you will regret it once the price goes down. Let me guess. When the price drops, will you be able to call them? Will you be able? Will you be able to reach out and go, hey, real estate agent, my price of my home went down by, $80,000. Will I? Is there any way that we can renegotiate this? Let me tell you, you won't, because you can't refinance price. The price is the price. The only thing you can refinance is interest rates. Let me just knock home the point why this is such bad advice. Let's look at some of these crazy Las Vegas properties that just shot up in value in 1 year.
So here's another example of how crazy the Las Vegas real estate market is. Take a look at that Las Vegas luxury home behind me. Now, this is a brand new construction home. You can see at the bottom of the screen, this home was sold at the beginning of January 2024 for just over $1,350,000. And they now just listed this home for sale for almost $2.2 million. That's over a 60% price increase in less than 18 months. I want to hear from you guys. Just by looking at that home, what do you think the final sales price should be for this home?
60% increase for doing nothing? It just sat there. It literally just sat there. Do you believe that the price should have jumped 60% doing nothing? Literally just sitting there. And this is the price that the gentleman previously told you, hey, listen, you better buy that now. You better buy this now because there's no way the bottom is going to fall from underneath you.
That's a great idea. I'm with that.
Just to be clear, real estate agents, everybody is gearing up for one thing: rate cuts. You will start seeing all of these videos from real estate agents telling you rate cuts happened, rates are going to drop. We're hoping that mortgage, even though the rate cuts don't directly affect mortgages, everybody, all the real estate agents are going to be like, look, there's a rate cut coming, and the rate cut hopefully will reflect lower mortgage rates. Hopefully. And if they do, let's say they go down, I don't know, let's just give you a 1% drop. It drops down to 5.5. Let's just say that. They're telling you that $1 million increase from that video that we just watched, go for it. Because you can now afford it because it's 5.5%. It sounds like what would happen if you went to a car dealer. And the car dealer was like, you want $300 payments, don't you? We could make it happen. You're going to be paying on this car for the next 50 years. But we're going to make it happen for you. Let me just go to the back and speak to my manager, and we'll try to figure some things out. You leave with a $300 payment, but you're paying $400,000 for a Camry, a Toyota, a 2000. And you're like, woo, got a great deal. Did you? They want you to purchase an overpriced home, but they want to finance it, quote unquote, to make it affordable. And I'm here to tell you that some people will fall for this, guys. But let me tell you this, when you buy that house at the increased value, you know what's also going to increase? Taxes and insurance.
You've been bamboozled.
So that 5.5% that you thought that you were getting, well, it's going to get crushed because insurance and taxes are high. And I know someone's going to say, Orlando, agents are really, I can't see an agent doing that. I can't see an agent saying, hey, you may want to buy these overpriced home because once interest rates hit, well, let's go ahead and watch.
Supply and demand, it's what drives any market. And right now we're seeing a little bit of panic selling going on in Las Vegas. You're seeing the inventory rising and, sellers thinking that they missed the market, which they have. And then you've got buyers who are spooked by the market, spooked by high rates, spooked by war, spooked by tariffs, spooked by talks of recession, spooked by, God, just tons of stuff going on. There's just a lot of indecision. Buyers that are out there on the market right now are looking for deals. I'm telling you right now in Las Vegas, it's a really good time to buy a home for all the buyers who are waiting for rates to come down. That supply and demand that we just talked about, when the rates come down, with only a little bit over 6,000 homes on the market, single family residences, it's not going to take a lot for those to disappear. And this market will turn and those deals will be gone because sellers will not have to make deals happen because they're going to get 20 offers on every property the way that we've always remembered it.
He's saying, listen, buyers right now, they have a lot of things hitting them and they're scared. And it kind of sounds like he's saying that you shouldn't be scared. And when I say scared, I don't really mean scared. I mean cautious. I mean that you should be looking at how much money you have. You should be looking at how stable your job is. You should be looking at the research of your local area to make sure to see if you're getting a good deal or not. Fact. And then after he says those things that, you know what, they're scared. He's saying you shouldn't. You should buy right now. Because let me tell you what, there won't be anything left once interest rates adjust because these sellers will be able to sell to anybody. So you better get in before that happens again. Here's my thing. Why do you want to be in that? If the way it is that I have to be pressured, I have to be a future teller to know, I'm overpaying 60, 70% on this home. They increased it in 1 year by 60%.
Damn.
If I buy this home will have to go up higher than 60% for me to make money. So for me to make money on this home, it has to go higher than that elevated purchase price. Why would you want to be in a scenario where you have to make that decision in a crunch? I'm telling you right now, most people do not make good decisions when their back is against the wall. That's what this is. You're thinking to yourself, okay, I got to make sure that I make enough money. I got to make sure I don't lose my job. I also have to make sure that taxes and insurance won't go up. I'm overpaying for a property, but will it continue to go up? Well, Vegas is now having low tourism. Sounds like a lot, right? And you have to make all of this decision before rate cuts happen. It sounds like a scam, right? It sounds like someone is trying to get over on you. And here's my thing. If you feel that way, trust your gut. Trust yourself. Say, you know what? I think I need to sit this one out. Because that's what I'm telling everybody on my side. Sit it out. We're getting to the end of the year, and there just seems to be a lot of coincidence happening. We're getting closer to the end of the year. Everybody's pushing. All of a sudden, rate cuts are coming before the end of the year. But we also have an economy downturn happening. We also have the holiday season coming up, and we know how that happens. And they all want you to purchase a house before the end of the year. At the end of the day, my whole purpose of making this video is to cut through all of the noise. A lot of these real estate agents, a lot of people in general, let it be the media or anyone else, is telling you, don't trust your eyes. Don't believe what you see going on. Believe what we're telling you. And if, as a real estate expert, I'm talking about the real estate agent, is telling you, I'm a real estate expert. I'm telling you, you need to buy now. I just need you, let's put on the thinking cap. Let's look at everything that's going around in your world. Let's look at that. And let's make a decision to go, you know what? I think it's better just to sit and wait. I think it's better to jump into this cautiously. I think it's better to do my research rather than just trusting everyone, especially a real estate agent, whose whole job is to make a commission. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying, guys. But anyway, if you love content like this, guys, then please join the Patreon. I do exclusive videos over there. And then also, you won't get all of your information from this one video. I need you to watch this video over here. Yes, this one right here. It will give you information on the housing market, financial news, and get you to your first rental property. I will see you guys on the next one. Thanks.